Hello Cancer, welcome to quarter.moon.tarot. Let's start your reading. Today's reading is about, a karmic connection. Karmic connection as in a relationship, a connection which you find is very difficult to deal with. You don't seem to have too many choices, options in the way things happen between you and the other person or other people, right? And you do feel that it's quite taxing to be in it, participate in that. So we'll get information regarding that in this reading. And do also check the monthly reading, Cancer, monthly reading for August as well. See how things are panning out for you this month. So Cancer, let me start your reading. I will start. Let me get a card on, whom is this karma with. We'll start. Let's see, what is this reading about. Okay. See, I've got the Two of Pentacles for you, Sagittarius. I'm sorry, Cancer. I don't know why I said Sagittarius. Maybe some of you are connected to a Sagittarian with respect to, the connection you've been thinking of for this reading. Maybe there is somebody in the Sagittarius sun sign, moon sign, ascendant. Okay, Cancer. So, your karmic connection, let me not say karmic connection, let me say your karma which is connected with a person, you always, at some level you want to move away from them. Okay, but you're never able to take that decision. You're always in two minds whether you need to continue with a certain person, certain people, or you want to move away. Now, this could be with a group, this could be with a person, with an individual as well. But I do feel for most of you, it's about a group, okay? You always feel that, for some reason you need to stick on. You're not able to move away from them. You have this very strong urge that I want to move away from a certain set of people. But for some reason, you keep postponing it. Or for some reason, you keep continuing, though in your heart of heart, you really don't want to be with them, Cancer. Right? But you do feel that, one fine day, you will want to take leave of these people, this person or this set of people. But, for some reason, for some compulsion, you are not able to decide that. And you continue balancing things, you continue being with them. It is very difficult for you to deal with it, but you do know that this is one group I am going to sooner or later leave. But probably so far the time has not been appropriate for you to leave, and you have been just juggling things with them and not being able to move on from them. Okay? Let me see what's been happening in the recent past. You've got the Ace of Cups, Prince of Pentacles. This is the Knight of Pentacles. And you've got the Four of Wands. See, Cancer, in the recent past, there's been an opportunity for you to feel happy with respect to these people. Okay? Now, and you feel that you are able to make up a plan and, work on it, develop it, and when the right time comes, you will leave them. Okay? Because in the past, there has been a deep commitment towards this. This commitment has been coming from you for a couple of lifetimes. I'm going to get a card for the past life also, and let us see how that ties with this. But for now, you have got an opportunity whereby you can move away from them and, be free of them and to live a life the way you want to. For a long time, you have been living your life the way this set of people, or the environment you are in, that has been dictating how you live, how you work, what you do, what you do not do. Why? Because I have got two pentacle cards. So it's all about the work that you're doing. For this, for some of you, this could be your work, your profession, the business you're in, right? The people you work for. Okay, and for some of you it could also be the family, or anybody you consider family. But that's just, I think, for very few of you. For majority of you, it's about the work and the people involved and connected with your work. So for a long time, because you need to keep that machinery going at work, you have been, you have just been a part of that cycle, wanting to break out from that. And you've been waiting for that opportunity which has come in the recent past now, which allows you to explore your life the way you would want to and get out of this commitment. With the Four of Wands, this has been a commitment, something you've committed to. It could be a relationship also, as in partners, right? But it could be work also. So see, where which kind of people you feel like this towards, and you've been wanting to move away. So the opportunity has come to move away, but for now, things are still a little difficult to manage, but you are managing, right? So this has been something you've been committed to for a long time, and now I think it's also given you some kind of happiness in the past. But you also feel that this is, you're just maintaining that balance. You've been putting in so much effort so that nothing gets spoiled, juggling and holding the balance between these two pentacles. You finally want to break out of this. Let me see, what is a past life connect. See, I've got the Five of Pentacles. See this particular set of people, okay, whether it is group, whether it is family, whether it is work, whether it is family, they have been a source of support for you, or they have been a source of income for you. So we all need both these things. They are very important in our life. We need to have money and we need to have people with us, to tide over difficult times. So this has been the reason why you have been with this set of people, because probably you're getting money from them, probably you're getting the support from them. And that is why this, because of this fear that you might not have the money, you might not have another job, you might not have anybody to be with you in your difficult times, that is why you have continued being with them, okay, and just been doing the required things. Because it is a pentacle card, yet another pentacle card. So you just need to get these things, make sure that these things don't get disrupted for you, the flow of money, the support which you need of near and dear ones, right? That is the reason why you have been with them for such a long time, why you've been committed to them. But in your heart of heart, you know that these people are not really worth staying with. They have not been very nice to you, Cancer. That's for sure. Okay, so in the recent past, you are getting that opportunity to move away from them, but for now it is still going to be a little difficult to keep the balance going. So now I am going to, okay, I did get this card of grief. So this is a deck which is the Soul's Journey Lessons cards. Here there has been some kind of grief you have experienced in your past life, grief, sadness, okay, with respect to money or companionship. That's what the significance of the Five of Pentacles is. So in order to make sure that you always have people by your side, you're never lonely, you're never sad, you are connected with these people. The grief which poverty brings, the grief which lack of money brings, the grief which loneliness brings, that is a underlying energy in your connection with these people. You don't want to experience the grief of being lonely. You don't want to experience the grief of not having money to look after yourself and get money for people you need to provide for. So because of that is the underlying energy. That is why you've been with them, because like I said, these people have been either giving you money for the work or they've been there for you. So you feel that if they are not there, then what's going to happen? The money is not going to there, what's going to happen? So you're carrying this grief from many lifetimes, because of which you are still committed to them, though you know that they've not been nice to you and you've not really felt very comfortable with them. So you don't want to experience that grief over and over again, and you've just been balancing things, making sure that things are on an even keel, and things keep moving, so that you don't go back to that state which you used to in some lifetime. Okay, now, so that is what your reading is so far. Let us see. Let's continue the reading. Let me see if you're facing any obstacle. What is the obstacle you're facing, Cancer? If there is any at this point in time, any obstacle which Cancer is experiencing. You've got the wheel. See, your obstacle is that this is the pattern you have been experiencing, because you're so because you don't want to experience that grief again, you've fallen into that cycle all over again. Okay, that's why you have been repeating this lifetime after lifetime, because of that one event in some lifetime which was so terrible for you, that you decided that no matter what happens, I want people with me, I want money, whether I like them, whether I don't, but I don't want to go back to that grief of being lonely or poor. And that's why you've been stuck with this set of people, even if it's an organization, but the people are the same. The karma is with the people primarily. So those are the people you've been meeting over and over again in many lifetimes, and just wanting their support so that you have your money and you have your companionship. You're not alone. What's your guidance from the universe? See, I've got the Tower card over here. This is something you need to realize. Okay, let me get a clarifier. The Hierophant, the King of Pentacles. Okay, and the Six of Cups. So here, the Tower card is the guidance for you, is that once you realize that how negative emotions can keep you tied into a unpleasant cycle lifetime after lifetime, that is when you start realizing your own ability to work hard, your own ability to focus on the universal energies rather than people around you to give you the support to do something which makes you happy. Don't be a prisoner to your grief, Cancer. Here the universe is telling you that once you realize that you have faith in your abilities, once you realize you have faith in the universal plan for you, you work with a free mind, you work with happiness, you don't work out of compulsion, you don't associate with people due to compulsion. And with the Six of Cups, again, it's a pattern which is going back. That nostalgia is there. Don't, continue doing things because things were very nice in the past. Sometimes you need to make that break. Sometimes you need to realize that I have had enough. Let me leave this. I will see what I can do for myself in the future. You need to tell yourself that you're well equipped, you're talented, you're skilled, you work hard. You have the faith in your effort and in your ability, and that's definitely going to take you somewhere. So what, if the climb is going to be a little slow initially, but that is what the universe wants to tell you. Have faith in your abilities and have support in me. Have your faith in the support which I can give you, I as in the universe, and I'll take you on a path which makes you happy, where you work and live happily rather than with compulsion. Okay, so that's what your guidance is, that's what the realization is for you. What's your outcome? See, we've got the Fool card. So it's time to break this cycle for yourself, Cancer, which you have been going through, lifetime after lifetime, and realize that, everything is within you, not to depend too much on people around you, and especially a particular set which is not very nice to be with. They kind of manipulate you, they kind of push you around a little. So the universe is trying to tell you that don't, just because they're giving you money or they promise to be with you in your time of need, that you compromise on your well-being and happiness. No, you should have that in you, that if somebody is not being nice to you, you need to just leave them and find another set of people, find another kind of work which is going to be equally rewarding, and have that in you, that that these are not the only people who can give me this. There are a whole lot of other people in the world who can give you that, once you start relying on the universe to show you the path. Now, what is your lesson which you need to learn from this? Happiness. See, happiness is not based on people. Happiness is not based on that you can't just you can't put your happiness, base your happiness on a certain set of people or on money. I understand money is very important, it provides for everything, but that should not be the source of your happiness. You have to learn that what really happiness is for you, and it should not be dictated by things around you. You have to feel it from within. No matter what is around you, as long as you are happy from within, one tides over even difficult times, right? It's all, as you got two cards, see, grief and happiness, both are two sides of the same coin. Situations outside can also be so difficult, yet people can be happy, and yet seemingly happy environment and situations can also make a person continue to feel unhappy in their heart of heart, right? So don't let these kind of things, the external things, determine your happiness, and do everything to pursue your happiness. If you're genuinely happy, go ahead. The moment you feel that your happiness is being compromised, that means that thing is really not very well suited for you. Okay, so focus on what makes you happy, and follow that path, even though it is something which is brand new for you. But just trust the universe that if it has put that thought and idea in you, it wants you to explore that a little, and see where it is going to take you. Now let me get a card from the oracle. It says the situation will improve, so definitely things are going to look up for you, a Cancer. You will be out of this, but most importantly, learn your lesson, what this group has been trying to teach you, over a period of time. Focus on your happiness. Don't let people tie you down, and don't let them create that fear in you. Okay, and of course, the rest of the guidance which came through in this reading. So with that, I'll wrap up your reading, Cancer. Thank you for watching.